Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sage. I'm here with a new type of video. This one is, I'm just featuring this candle because I really love it, and I got it at Target, and you can see how much of it's gone. It's a double wick, smells amazing. Speaking of good smells, let's switch over to the stove. Now, I had some veggies that were going a bit sad in the fridge, and half a tin of beans, like 4-bean mix. So there was a whole leek actually, some Chinese cabbage I think it's called, and I have these, I keep these in the freezer. I dice up the spinach when it's in season and chop it up, and then I freeze it. And so this spinach is last year's spinach so it really needed to be used up because it's about to be spinach season again. So that is a base for a soup. I'm just frying them off. The leeks and the cabbage have reduced a lot. Now let's just go to the oven. Here I have some pumpkin roasting. Pumpkin is one of our favourite vegetables here, and I usually roast it first before I make the soup, which is what this pumpkin will end up as later on. Pardon the appearance of this, but this is actually vichyssoise, potato and leek soup, which I made the other day. So I try to make lots of soups in the winter because they're nourishing, they fill you up, they're great to take for lunches because both of us are working every day. So a soup you can either take in a thermos or I can heat mine up at work. But yeah, that's what's left of the potato and leek, which will be finished tonight. Now, I'm not an amazing cook or anything, but I'm just going to make a cake. It's just a packet mix. It's a greens, zesty orange mix. I find the greens mix is really good. There it is. But these are farm eggs. Our neighbour has lots and lots and lots of chooks, and so occasionally we get some of his eggs. And if you know anything about egg sourcing at the moment, it's not easy in Australia. The price of eggs has gone through the roof because of an avian flu, which meant that a lot of the hens had to be put down, which is very sad. So anyway, we're very lucky to have home-grown eggs. So I've just prepped my springform pan here, and look at the colour the eggs imparted. Now that cake is typically quite brightly coloured, but not that brightly coloured. That's the eggs that have done that. Another little tip I have for you is to pop a bit of freshly squeezed orange juice into your orange cake mix, or make your icing with it instead of using, you know, cream or milk if you can't tolerate that, because it gives that nice zestiness. Just popping the cake in the oven now. The pumpkin and the cake are almost identical colour. I never turn the oven on just for one thing. I always cook at least 2 things if I'm turning on the big oven because, well, you know, it's a big oven and it uses a lot of electricity, so I might as well make the most of it. So I've just popped the lid on the top of the fry pan here to let them continue to sweat down, because I don't want there to be any crunch element left in the leek or the cabbage. I want it to be really, really soft so that when I blend it with the pumpkin, it'll just go together really nicely and not have any strange textural mouthfeel things going on. I hope you like my little cooking tour. If you like this sort of content, let me know, and thank you to Vegemite Girl for the inspiration.